Friday. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually sitting in traffic right now, and I thought to myself that I should speak on something that I've been thinking of, or a topic that has been the topic of conversations, you know, as of recent, especially since it's been Mental Health Month for gents in November. But not only that, I want to speak about this on a human level, and I want to get into this on a human level with a human experience, you know, from a human experience point of view as well. And I want to speak about mental fortitude, how to build mental fortitude, how to become stronger mentally, and why it's so important to become stronger mentally, and how it impacts your life and the lives of those people around you, as well as, you know, family members and friends at the same time, you know. Most of the world's problems are there because of weak men. Most of the world's problems are there because of weak men, weak-minded men, and men who do not know how to control their emotions, and men who have a sense of volatility when it comes to their decision making and their emotions and their mental strength. So if you are an emotional man and do not know and understand how to create a balance or have a discipline in terms of, sorry, there was someone next to the car here playing some shit music. Anyway, if you do not know how to grow out of tough situations, you know, if you don't know how to grow through tough situations, you are not a man. And it's okay to not be there yet, but it's not okay to not have a plan to get there and to become stronger mentally. Now, the tough part about this is that most men have to go through bad times and tough times in order for them to become stronger mentally, and in order to know how to deal with bad situations and tough situations. This can either make or break you, right? This can either make you the man that you're supposed to be, or the person that you're supposed to be, or it will destroy you and you'll end up doing drugs. You'll end up going into other things that give you cheap pleasures, cheap dopamine hits, cheap hits of dopamine. You'll become addicted to porn. You'll start looking at outlets that kind of take you away from your reality, and that being drugs, alcohol, gambling, all those type of stuff as well, that give you that instant gratification. So firstly, you need to get rid of the idea of instant gratification. You need to get rid of the fact that you need to be happy all the time, and the fact that you need to be satisfied all the time. That's why you gain weight. That's why you become unhealthy. That's why you're going to have health issues in the long run, because now you're stuck in a bottle of alcohol trying to make you forget about your problems. You know, you're eating emotionally. You go and get a tub of ice cream, or you're getting burgers and fries simply because you're trying to forget about your problems. You don't go out there, and this is something that I've been wanting to speak about, the dangers of pornography. I was actually reading an article in a magazine, I won't mention the magazine, and there was a doctor there who was speaking about how normal porn is, and so on and so on. And me personally, you know, I do not believe that porn is normal. It's not normal to watch other people do that type of stuff. It's not normal to do that. If you've done that in real life, you get arrested. So I'm not sure why you think it's okay to do it over the internet or on your cell phone or on a screen. It just messes you up mentally as a man. It's more bad as a man, because now you start seeing women differently. You start objectifying women. You don't see women as living, breathing people who have emotions, who have feelings, that have their own human traits. You start seeing women as things. And that's where a lot of the problems in society come from, with men who have rapey vibes, men who do not fight against the rape culture, men who do not fight and stand up for women. I won't say it all starts from pornography. I feel like there are a lot of sick individuals in the world, But because of things like pornography, now you start looking at women differently, and you respect women less. And now you see women as a thing that will just satisfy your desire at that moment. So as a man, you need to move away from the desire and the endless cycle of trying to chase pleasure. And you need to understand that life is not made to only be pleasurable, but life is made to break you down and then to build you at some point as well. So we've been dealing with mental health issues in society, and it's become a really big subject over social media and in society now, because people realize the importance of mental health and why it's so important to take care of your mental health as well as your physical well-being and your spiritual well-being. But now many people don't understand that a lot of their mental health issues come from their own doings. Instead of waking up in the morning and going to the gym, waking up in the morning and having a nice meal with a loved one and having a human talk, a human topic, you open up your phone in the morning, you go on Instagram, you go through your feed, and you start looking at people who don't even know you, and you start envying their lives, and you start trying to compare, and this already puts you in a place of unhappiness. That's just one of the factors. Sorry, it's like super hot in Johannesburg. I'm dying here. So what you then do is now you start comparing. First thing in the morning, you're starting with something that's not wholesome, something that has no benefit for you, and then you wonder why you're unhappy. You wonder why you're always depressed. You wonder why you're not in a space where you at peace. But you don't understand that you're actually impacting your peace yourself, and you taking yourself back, and you removing that happiness factor out of your life. So you need to go and you need to start focusing on things that actually give you progress in life. Yes, it's nice to go out drinking and partying with friends. Yes, it's nice to go on a holiday, on holidays. Yeah, you need to actually have a life where you don't have to run away from your reality. So it's great to do all of those things, to go and smoke a hookah, maybe if you smoke weed or whatever. That's maybe just it's a temporary outlet. So the problem is that too many people make these external factors their gods. These external factors become the driving force of positivity. It's like a false sense of positivity, because you go to the club, you spend money, you get into a bottle of alcohol, you are in the states of euphoria at the moment, but at the same time you are not happy, because now you're messing with the chemical balance of your body and your brain, and the next day you have to go through that hangover, and you tell yourself, oh no, it's okay, I'm young, this is the lifestyle, we're living well. But you don't understand that you're poisoning yourself in the process. You're poisoning yourself, and you're deteriorating in terms of a health standpoint, and you do this all the time, repeatedly. It's okay to do this once in a while. The other day, I don't really drink. I've tried to quit alcohol fully, but I do have a whiskey now and then. I'd like to enjoy and indulge in a great bottle of Scotch or Irish whiskey. And I had a whiskey and I had some cigars just to celebrate life at that moment, because I've achieved so many things this year, and I've overcome so many things over the past few years. I was in a state of depression. I was in a state where I was gambling every day. I was drinking alcohol every day. I spent so much money on alcohol, and I gained weight. I was weighing 120 kilos overweight. I wasn't in gym for 6 months. I was having health complications and health issues, and I was seeking false pleasures, trying to escape my reality. And this is what created unhappiness and depression in me, because I was focused on the wrong things. Instead of focusing on progress, I was focusing on things that could take away the pain temporarily, instead of boosting me from a longevity perspective, from a more sustainable perspective. So one day I decided to wake up, because I realized my life is really not going to become better if I don't make a change. I was in a dark room every day. I used to wake up, get on the PlayStation. I never had human interaction. You know, there was still money coming in because we built a couple of passive businesses over the years. But that was the problem. You become comfortable. And I had to then tell myself, yo man, you need to wake up. Yo dude, you need to get up, hit the gym. You need to start eating right. You need to cut out the bad foods now. You need to get away from those friends who only go out with you and drink alcohol. You need to get away from those people who are on drugs. You need to get away from those people who are not doing the things that you want to do. So then I separated myself from these areas of life and these types of circles and these environments. And I then said to myself, yo man, the gym is your place now. Work on your business again. I started opening new avenues in my business. You know, I started developing my brain again, and I'm on a continuous cycle of mental strength that I'm trying to build. You know, I don't know if you understand this from a health perspective. I have not eaten in 24 hours. I feel good. I feel normal. I'm not getting skinny weight. I don't look sick. I don't feel sick. You know, and my level of focus has been elevated so much that this is a sense of peace that I'm finding. You know, I'm closer to God. I'm getting closer to God. I'm not where I want to be, but it's a process. And you need to understand that when you willingly put yourself in uncomfortable situations, close this window. When you willingly put yourself in uncomfortable situations, you will know and understand that the hard times of life won't affect you as much as it would someone with a easy life, or who had an easy life. So as a man, it's not okay to look for an easy life. You know, go through the tough times, feel your emotions, cry, you know, feel the anger, feel the sadness, go through the times where you feel that your life isn't going anywhere. But then you need to be solution oriented. You need to find solutions. You need to make sure that you elevate yourself. You need to surround yourself with people who are doing great things and who are like-minded. You need to uplift others as well. You need to try and uplift others as far as you can. So build yourself from your hard times and hardships. Elevate yourself from your negative side, your negative moments, and use those as examples as to why you don't want to go back to that point. And keep on keeping busy, keep on finding progress, keep on finding ways to elevate. And I'm not talking about the toxic positivity thing where everybody's just hustle. No one understand your boundaries, no one understand your limits. Work all the time on every area of your life, but know when to take a break, know when to take a mental health day, know when you're going to go and do things that help you. Forget about some of the bad things. I'm not talking about alcohol and sex and all those negative stuff that can become negative. It's not necessarily negative, but it's how you use it. And if those things use you, that's where things go downhill. So what I'm saying is, I play golf, for example. I play golf twice a week at least. So I spend that time on a golf course. I'm learning a new skill. I'm improving a skill. And at the same time, it does build me mental fortitude, because what golf does is it teaches you how to strategize. And that's why many people will take you to do business meetings on a golf course. They want to see how you conduct yourself. So if you have a ball which is in a bad position, it's the same with life. If you're in a bad position, your next move is what counts. So you don't throw away the whole game. You don't go and kill yourself. You don't go and become suicidal. What you decide now is, what's the next move? Where do I go from here? And you got to deal with those problems elegantly. You got to deal with those problems in a way that allows you to elevate and not deteriorate. Okay, so find ways to escape. Play football. You know, play a video game if that's what helps you. Listen to music. Spend time with friends and family, and just stay away from toxic sides of what's happening in the society. So I'm gonna cut this short. All I'm saying is, become stoic, research stoicism, find out how you can live with less, and that's how you will find how you can become more and get more and gain more. So if you can live with less, right, that's how you're able to become rich and not squander that. Many great men have fallen because they haven't become who they're supposed to be when they got money, or when they got into a positive situation, or a advantageous situation. I don't even know if that's a word. But if you're in a situation where you find yourself one up, do not do things that's going to bring you down again. Don't spend money on women just because you're trying to have sex. Do not go gambling. Do not go seeking false sense of pleasure and cheap hits of dopamine. So stay away from the pornography, stay away from drugs, stay away from alcohol until you feel that you're in a good spot. Because I know there's some people who really cannot live without those things, or maybe society has made humans think that those things are the new normal, but they're not. Right? Stay positive. I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and I hope you stay safe. And I just want you to elevate, I want you to grow, and I want you to become as successful as possible and really become who you're supposed to be. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay blessed.